Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Today we are talking about the MG4 Electric, all of its features, my opinions, and just a brief overview of the car. So many things I love about this car, but let's go from the very beginning. Obviously it is a keyless entry car, so it makes it nice and easy to get in and out and with the boot, etc. Another very cool thing about this car is just how big the actual cockpit as such really is. Just from where the passenger in the front sits to the driver in the front, it is just quite big for such a... It's not a small car, but you'd think it would have a smaller seating for driver and passenger at the front. But I'll just turn the camera around and give you a look. You can see it is just quite spacious here at the front. There's lots of room, lots of leg room, especially in the passenger area. It's just really nice, really spacious here at the front, and you get a really good overview of the road with such a big window, the big windscreen at the front there. In the front here, you got all your basic controls. You know, you got your windows here, automatic. Won't put it all the way down, just don't want to annoy the neighbours too much. Here you got your little toggle to move about. You can answer and make calls there, and if you click this little star here, you can control the fans and the heating. And then if you look on the other side here, you've got this little button here, which if I press that, you can say anything you want. So if you say nav, call, obviously it's telling you what you can say there. So if...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble understanding.
So if I just turn it off, and then if I say play music, actually I won't say that, I'll say nav. Nav. Okay. Well, you get the point. You get the point. Either way, you've got the steering wheel here, you've got another star there, same as the other side. And then you've got another toggle on this side, obviously nice and basic. You've got your horn here. I'm not going to do that right now. Look just a little bit more forward here. You've got your speed there. You've got your car there. You got obviously telling me that I've not got my seatbelt on, but I don't need to do that because I'm in park right now. If I was to change that, it would say drive and neutral. Bringing us over to here, you've got your parking brake here. And you've obviously, I'm not going to do it now, but twist that, neutral, twist it, drive, twist it back, park. Obviously, as you can see, it says P because we're in park right now. It's just down here, don't mind all the wires and rubbish there, but you've got two cup holders, put your drinks in, nice bit of room, doesn't hit the top even though it kind of looks like it would. You've got a nice little thing back here, as you can see, you've got AirPods, phone, stuff like that in there, a bit of gum. Nice bit of room, nice bit of storage. The only thing that does annoy me with this MG4 is this little thing here. Like, I get the point of it, but it is just a bit clunky, and it just feels a little bit in the way for me. That might just be me, but it does just feel a little bit clunky and a little bit in the way. And obviously just here, you've got a phone charger, so if you put your phone on it, it'll wirelessly charge it there. I'll just briefly divulge into the screen of the car and just the stuff on there, because it's quite basic stuff, to be honest. So I'll just briefly show you what you need to see on there, and then I'll show you some of the other features, such as the boot and the wheels. You can see this is the layout of the screen here. You've got all your buttons, hazards, turn your volume up and down, and then you've got your screen here, so you just tap on home, and then it takes you to the home bit. You can see your charge, you can see the time, weather, if you're on Apple CarPlay, Android, put the music on, shows you navigation. If you go on music, you can hook it up to your phone and Bluetooth. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can just Bluetooth it to your phone, and then you can take calls, make some music on there. Not make some music, but play some music. Obviously, you've got your phone here, needs Bluetooth for that. Then you go on the car setting here. I'm not going to change any of the settings, but obviously you got your drive modes. You can go in snow, eco, normal, sport, and obviously custom, emergency recovery. You got energy saving mode, and then if we go on MG Pilot here, similar stuff. Just driving assistances, convenience, won't go too much into that. You've got lighting here, so find my car response off, flashing plus horn. Obviously it's just on flashing at the moment. And then you just got safety, which is the vehicle power off, and the auto hold. So it's just very basic stuff like you get on most cars. Nothing realistically too exciting about the screen. The thing that I'm not too keen on, if I'm being truthfully honest, it's where the volume buttons are by the screen. I just don't like where the placement is. Truthfully, I think it would have been better to get rid of one of the togs on the wheel, maybe the one on the left side, just because I'm left-handed, so I'll just use that as an example, and put some volume buttons on there, similar to what you get in a lot of Vauxhall cars or a Vauxhall Agila, where it's just got the volume button on the left, and you can just turn it up and down from the wheel. Obviously, I get why it's not on the wheel, and why it's where it is, but it just, I don't know, it's just something about the placement. Like, if I was driving and I wanted to turn music up and down, I just wouldn't be that keen on it being there, you know. And it just doesn't look the best. It just doesn't look the best. But obviously it's not about looks, it's about the performance of the car, and this car performs like an absolute beauty. The charging on this car is impeccable, 10% to 80% in under 25 minutes. Absolutely incredible for such a unique car to charge like that. Really, really good, really basic. And then obviously you've got stuff like how quick this car goes, and this car can definitely go quick. 0 to 60 on this car is 3.7 seconds, which isn't insanely quick, but unless you drag race in the car, you don't really need to be going 0 to 60 that quick. Whereas if you look at like the Volvo EX30, that goes 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, which is a lot quicker. But you know what, maybe we'll do a review on that car another time. The wheels on this car actually have something called aero caps, which give a nice look to it and also give you the best aerodynamics for the car as possible. Just ignore what's in the boot of the car. There's actually over 360 litres of boot space in this car, which is a lot. As you can see, there's a lot packed in the boot right now, but if you just ignore all that, it's quite a lot of room in the back of this boot, which is really unique. Now I'll just give you a quick little POV from what the back of the car looks like in one of the passenger seats. Back here, obviously the seats are reclined all the way back, just so I can give you some good views of the front when I was up there. So when the seats are all the way back, obviously you don't get a lot of leg room, but if you've got someone who's a lot thinner, probably than I am, and they move the car a lot, the seats more forward, sorry, then you do get a lot of leg room back here. And I think what's quite cool about here is you've got some nice little storage pockets there, you've got a little storage pocket there, same thing on the other side there, and there. These are quite cool. I don't know what I would put in there if I was a passenger. Maybe my phone in that side, some Mentos in there, you know. Obviously you've got your switches back here, got another little storage pocket there, and then right down here you've got a little bit of storage, obviously speakers across there. Cool little design there, really, really unique. And then obviously if we look towards the boot, you got some nice cover there, and the seats do look really sleek in this car. They do look really nice, and they're really comfortable, because I think for me, that I always find is that whenever I'm in a car, usually they're not that comfortable, the back seats of the car. But with this car, every seat in the car is comfortable, every part of this car is comfortable. Obviously you got tinted windows in the back and in the boot, I believe, and every part of this car is just seamless. It's lovely, it's nice, it's a very cool car. That's a very sporty car for what it is, and it's not a huge car, it's not a big car, but it's not a small car either. So there we go, I think that's going to end our little overview of the car today. It was just my own opinions and what I thought would cover all the bases of the car. If there's anything you think I've missed with the car today, let me know in the comments below, and I'll maybe make another video on it. Who knows, maybe make a little short on it. And yeah, personally, I love this car. I would say this is one of the best cars to get in 2024. Definitely one of the best electric cars to get in 2024. And this car runs absolutely beautifully. And everything about this car is just so cut down to a T perfect, and I can't say a bad word about this car. It is a really lovely car. So thank you so much for watching. Catch you next.